Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. This time we're going to run through the rotation tool. It's a tool I use quite a bit, so I'm just going to drag and drop into the scene. As you can see, we've got this little widget, and that's going to show us basically what the rotation tool is doing. Under base rotation, and expand that. On Z, I'm going to put that at 50. And you can see this little widget is rotating. We can have it rotate on different axes. I'll set that back to 0 on Z, and on X I'll set it to 50. And on Y, we'll set it to 50 as well. You can see it's at an angle from where we were rotating before. If we hit the undo button on rotation, we'll set it back to 0. And now you can see it's just rotating on the Y axis. I'm going to set that to 0, reset it again. And you can toggle the visibility of the widget on and off like this. Now I'm going to go to the Content tab. I'm going to go to Effects, Shape, Volume 2. I'm going to drag and drop this premium little shape. I think it's pretty cool. On the location, I'm going to set it to 0. And then I'm going to parent this shape effect to the rotation tool. So now this box is going to follow the rotation tool. So I go back to rotation and set that to 50. Again, a very simple rotation. It's off center a little bit, so let's center that to the rotation tool. And there we go. Looks like we're going to center the rotation tool also, so that moves to 0. And now it has a very simple rotation. If we want to make this a little bit more complicated, we can adjust the speed of the rotation based on different variable inputs. So again, on the base rotation, I'm going to have it set to the audio analysis on node 3. So let's drag and drop that here. Check, check, check. Test, 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 test. As you see, it's not doing too much. So I'm going to, instead of play forward, I'm going to have it multiply. And I'm going to really dial this up. So now, as you can see, the rotation is based on the audio input. So if we play some music, it will rotate according to the audio input. All right, guys, that's the rotation tool in a nutshell. This is a really fun one, so I'm excited to see what you guys can do. Before we take off, I'm actually going to show you one more little bonus. I'm going to drop a second rotation tool in here. I'm going to parent this rotation to the first rotation. And so now this is a secondary object that can also rotate on its own axis. I'm going to set that one to 50 on the Z axis. I'm going to drag and drop this little sphere effect. I'm going to make this guy quite a bit smaller, make it 0.25. And let's parent this to the second rotation we just dropped in. I'm going to reset its location to 0. And now you see this one is rotating in an orbit around the first one. That guy's a little small. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And let's turn our music back on again. Okay, guys, that'll conclude the rotation tool tutorial. I'm excited to see what you guys make with this.